fellow comedians. So like when you first started saying like you're gonna be a comedian, um, you probably didn't want to say it. But if you did and you ended up having somebody say, okay, well let me see what's your name and stuff. I'm gonna see if you're funny or not. What did you say to them when they said they're gonna see if you're funny or not? I think what you should say is, how about that's not gonna make a difference? Like, cause now, like, yeah, I like to make people laugh, but if you're gonna say something like, I want to see if you're funny or not, nigga, what do you say to that in a nice way? You could just say what you're thinking. Somebody said that to me, and I said, it's not gonna make a difference, buddy. Because it's not really just about that. It's also like a form of expression. Because what if all art was based on if somebody liked it or something? Like, dang, that's fucking exhausting. Sometimes people don't like you. Some people don't laugh at everything you do. So what are you gonna do? You gonna stop making people laugh just because? Even what if 100 people said, you need to stop? I think you should still keep. I think you should just make yourself laugh first, and then don't listen to me. Hi, Tyler. I think you should just. I think everybody should do their own thing. Like, everything is subjective. Even research is subjective. Like, sometimes you're looking for an opinion, and sometimes you're looking for a fact. But who the hell is to say which one is right or wrong? Sometimes your opinion is right, but who's gonna tell you that? I'm not. No, seriously. Sometimes I want to know an opinion, sometimes I don't. So I'm in this research class. I'm still in college, taking my last 3 courses, learning about research. Sometimes I'm looking for an opinion, sometimes I don't want to know your fucking opinion, bitch. Sometimes you get back stuff by science, but like, there's still that 99.9% that you're fucking wrong. So the moral of this video is to let your heart's desire be known. Like, when I go back to Starbucks when school starts back up, after Labor fucking Day, there's this guy I've been seeing coming into the Starbucks, and like, I want to know who the fuck he is. Like, you ever seen somebody that just looks so fucking familiar, but like, you just can't point to like, where do I know you from? Like, that bothers me a lot. And so I have an idea of where I know him from. But the thing about it is that if I'm right, that means that he's that guy from when I was a teenager who I used to hang out with and explore my sexuality with. So what? I need to know who the fuck this nigga is, because he looks so familiar. Like, he looks the same height as the guy. He has the same haircut, because the guy that I'm talking about from when I was a teenager, he had like this really sharp mohawk cut, and it was just like, he wore a pea coat. He was really nice to me. Like, I met him before I met all the destruction. P.S. my child's father. But yeah, he was, I guess not. It really didn't, like, as a teenager, like, I was just exploring what sexuality is. Like, I don't give a fuck about who thinks a girl should be, how many people. I don't care no more. I used to, and it used to bother me that I was reckless, but it doesn't anymore, because like, I think that's my story. This is my story, right? Isn't it? So I think I should own it. I'm gonna own it. Yeah, I'll tell you guys how it went. if he comes back, is a guy keeps coming in. Oh yeah, I already told y'all the situation. So yeah, I'm gonna just walk up on his ass and say, hey, can you just tell me your name? Because like maybe if he tells me his name, because he's been coming into the store. Like, so what I do is I go to Starbucks and then I go get my kid. He's been coming into the store twice. And so like if he comes, I told myself, if this guy comes in a third time, I'm gonna approach his ass and I'm gonna ask him, what's your name? Because I feel like I know you from somewhere, but it bothers me that I just can't figure it out. Like, if I knew where I knew you from and like you popped up into my life, I know where you're from. I might smile at you. It doesn't bother me to make eye contact with people that I've known before, as apparently it does some other people. Some other people just want to act like I don't know you anymore. You look familiar, but I don't give a damn. Like, I actually care a little bit. I'm not afraid to do human shit. I feel like some people qualify weird as it's not weird. You wanna know what weird is? Weird is fucking flying in the sky and you have grown wings, my nigga. Like, what human has fucking wings on their back? It can fly. That's weird. That's weird. Okay. But yeah, I'll tell y'all how it go. I'm gonna approach this guy. And I'm gonna approach this guy. Okay. Worst case scenario, he's rude. And he's like, what's something a rude person would say? Get away from me or something? If he's rude, then I'll just say, meow. Walk back to my table. Oh my God, that was gonna be so funny. God, you as my witness, I'm gonna do that. If he's rude to me, I'm gonna say meow and go back to my table. But he could be curious and want to know who I am, because I'm just a girl walking up on you. He looks like he's door dashing for money. He looks like he's door dashing. I'm just gonna walk up on him. The worst case scenario, he's rude. He's gonna get a meow. Another case scenario, he could just be like, oh, I know, I am that guy. And he could ask me how I've been. And I could say, wow, you are. Okay, what if he really is the guy? What do I say? How about I just let it be a surprise? Why don't I just surprise myself? Maybe I'll make a face. Maybe I'll say, well, the first thing I'm going to do is introduce my real name to him. Because when I was a kid, I was so fucking, like, theatric. I just like to pretend I was so, like, that's why I really want to be an actor. Because, like, when I was a kid, well, for one, that's what my dream was to be, was like a movie star. But, like, I pretended to be a different person because I was sheltered. And so when I got to an age where, like, I wanted to explore, like, my sexuality in the neighborhood, I went by the name of Patience. Sure did. And then I also went by the name of Pepsi. Yeah, that was me. I was very creative as a kid. You go, girl. And then, yeah. But yeah, I'm first gonna say hi. I'm Tamara, because I didn't tell you what my real name was back then. Mind you, this was like over 10 years ago. And if this is him, he is fat. Oh my God, I was looking at his arms the other day. Oh my God, you're fat as hell. I'm fat too. I've had a child. But yeah, I'll tell you how it goes. I'm gonna approach a guy at a coffee shop. A guy that I think I've known for, I think that I know him from my childhood, and I just want to know who he is. Because maybe he's not the guy. Maybe I know him from somewhere else. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, hold up. Maybe that's not him. Wait a second. You know what? Here's the truth. Here's how you find out the truth. You find out the truth by asking. Ask him who the fuck he is the next time you see that motherfucker. How about that? That's how we gonna end this shit. Because I'm still trying to put his face in my head and say, okay, what if that's not him? Either way, I'm not scared to... Yeah, the moral of the story is, us humans have memory for a reason. Don't be afraid to explore it and know the truth. Alright, I'm done. Hey, y'all. Well, I see y'all next time on the Tamara Show. Oh, dang. I'm not from Wakanda. Sometimes I am.